Hey everybody, welcome back to Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. It's me, Jack. I finally found some time to escape from reality and come make a video. Pardon the voice, I've been horrifically sick for the last 2 weeks, and I think I'm just starting to come out of it. Now today we're going to be making something you see usually when you go out to eat, but you look at the price and you go, yeah, no, maybe not. I'm talking about chili cheese fries. They're super easy to make at home and it doesn't cost as much as going out and getting them. So let's get into this. Okay, so to be able to make some chili cheese fries, you're going to need a couple of important things. You're going to need french fries. These are bland ones, so we got some seasonings we're going to go and use. You're going to need chili. I have with and without beans. I normally do with beans, but only had one can, so I had to get one without. And you're going to need a block of cheese. This will melt easier than the pre-cut and shredded stuff you can get. I'm sure you've noticed if you get the shredded cheese and try and melt it, it usually doesn't melt very well. And we're going to need a little bit of oil, just the brush onto the fries, because we are going to be air frying these in our Ninja Fruity Deluxe. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is you want to get your fries on a baking sheet, and you want to start applying oil. I already applied oil to some of these. You don't need to do a thick coat, and you don't need to be like too specific and get it all over every single piece. It's perfectly okay if you miss some, or don't get a bit at all. Alright, next, if you went ahead and got bland, cheap fries like I did, you want to add your seasonings. I'm going to add some extra salt. It's very rare, I don't usually add salt, but these are some bland fries. I'm going to add some cayenne powder for some spice. Now be careful not to go too heavy with your seasonings here. They might not cook out if you added too much. I'm going to add some chili powder. Now you got to be very careful with chili powder, it might get too heavy. We're going to add some onion powder, and we're going to add some garlic powder. Now if your seasoning gets a little thick in some parts, it's okay, it's not the end of the world. You'll still have the chili and cheese to counteract it a little bit. Alright, so those are our fries loaded in our crisper basket and our Ninja Fruity Deluxe. We're going to have it set to air crisp. It's already on there. Your temperature could be 390 or 400. It doesn't really matter at these scales. We're going to go ahead and air fry it for 10 minutes. Part way through, be sure to come and check the top. If the top layer is getting extra crispy, take it out and mix it up a little bit. And then let it finish the 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and get that going. And there we go. While the fries are going, next thing you do is you're going to get your block of cheese, and you want to start grating it and making a pile of grated cheese. Go ahead and grate the entire block. Whatever's extra you can just nom on, because cheese is delicious. We ground down that whole block of cheese. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Now I went with Colby Jack. You can use whatever cheese you want. I think the standard is just like a American cheese or cheddar cheese. It's purely for taste, so use whichever cheese you want. Next, we need to get started on the chili while the fries are going. Okay, here's the neat thing. We're not making chili from scratch. We're using pre-made chili. You can use homemade chili if you got it. They generally cost more. Or you can use your favorite brands of chili. I've never tried this specific one before, but I saw it and it's pretty cheap, so we're going to go with it. We're going to add our chili to a pot, and we're just going to warm it up. This stuff is already cooked. You don't need to really cook it. We're just here to warm it up and maybe doctor it up if we want to. All of our chili is in the pot now. Now we're going to go ahead and set the temperature to low on the stove. We don't want to cook the chili. It's already cooked. We're just here to warm it up and doctor it, as I mentioned before. And by doctor, I mean we add your own personal seasonings or cheese to it. I'm not going to add any cheese or seasonings to this because I haven't tried it before. I'm not sure how it's going to taste. Be sure to periodically come by and stir it as well. Even though it is on a really low setting, I'm not even sure you can see the fire. The camera's kind of off. It will still burn on the bottom if you don't stir it. Let's check our fries here. Nice and golden color. Not burned on top. But your mileage may vary with your cooker, so be sure to check partway through cooking. Next, we need to take these out and put them in a mixing bowl and shake them up a little bit. Let's get the basket out. Be sure to use some hand protection because this thing is hot. Now we're just going to pour the fries into this mixing bowl, and we're going to shake them up a little bit. We just want to mix them so when we put it back in there, the same ones that were sitting on top are not necessarily going to be sitting on top. If you shake it up, it's going to be a little bit random. Alright, let's not touch that because it's hot. We're going to put the fries back in the crisping basket. And we're going to let it go in the air fryer, or air crisper, whatever you want to call it, for another 5 to 8 minutes. Or until they're about as done as you want them to be. Alright, it's been 8 minutes. The fries are now done, or this is done as I'm willing to let them get. Let's go ahead and start making our bowl. I'll first off get some fries, or at least this is the way I do it. I get some fries, and I place them down. And then I'll put a layer of cheese on top of the fries so we get some immediate melting while they're still really warm. And next we'll get some chili. And we're just going to drizzle the chili over the fries and cheese. Don't go too heavy, you don't want to make soup. A little bit more cheese to thicken it up. And you can stop here, you can add some chives, or you can add more fries and keep making more layers. And that's the gist of it. And so yeah, there you have it. How to make chili cheese fries at home for really cheap. I think altogether these ingredients were less than like $7. Maybe 8. 8 might be pushing it. But it was definitely less than 10, even with inflation still going the way it is. There's some other things you could do. You can make the fries completely from scratch yourself. I will be going into how to do that soon. Or you can just get better fries. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Definitely give it a shot. Yeah, you can catch us here every Tuesday and Friday, hopefully. Maybe some extra days. On Facebook at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen and Instagram at Living Between. I think we have the shortening there. I may have those backwards. Either way, check us out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.